Our Canadian crew recently reviewed the Kove 450R Rally. A lot of viewers have asked, would it be good as a lightweight adventure bike? Depending on your needs, maybe. This is a short summary of discussing this with the Traction ERAG guys, who now own 3 Kove 450 Rallies and are testing them to death. Click the link to see their full discussion. So, where are all the 400 to 500cc single-cylinder adventure bikes that many of us want to see? Initial excitement about the Honda CRF 450L faded when it had very few changes that suited adventure riding. Suzuki has never created an adventure version of the DRZ 400, and the KTM 390 Adventure is too heavy and too road-oriented for many riders. So, some riders adventurise 450 or 500 enduro bikes, usually with mixed results. It's inevitably a compromise that won't suit everyone. Here are the typical benefits and disadvantages. And here are some of the mods, which can get quite expensive. This is not an exhaustive list, but these mods can easily set you back a few $1,000s. On paper, the Kove 450R Rally looks good, as you don't have to pay extra for some of those usual mods. So, how would it suit the aspiring adventure rider? Massive fuel range, around 36 litres or 8 gallons in 3 fuel tanks. The Dakar race model can carry even more. The 2 lower fuel tanks keep the weight low as well. It should all allow for at least a range of 600 kilometres or more. You already have a fairing to protect you from the elements to some extent. While the windscreen is not adjustable, it's seen to suit both our tall and short test riders at highway speed. It has plenty of room to add a GPS unit. If you want to add lots of electronic doodads, the top model features a rally tower to accommodate your GPS, tablet, phone, coffee maker, and maybe a TV set. The existing digital dash is pretty good too. Handling. The Kove is set up for speed, so it actually handles quite well on fast dirt roads or the highway. If anyone has ever tried using a 450 or 500 dirt bike for adventure riding, you will know how they can feel a bit sketchy on the highway. So, some riders fit steering stabilisers. Kove is also a fair bit heavier than typical dirt bikes, which adds to on-road stability. LED headlights. We haven't tested these at night time, but they are quite bright and should be easy to upgrade if needed. Potential issues of the Kove as a lightweight adventure bike. Engine longevity. It is a highly tuned engine, putting out similar horsepower to any 450 enduro bike. So obviously you will be looking at maintenance and engine rebuilds more than, say, a DRZ 400. Oil capacity, 1.8 litres is actually great compared to 450 enduro bikes. It's even more than a KTM 690. But you will still be doing oil changes more often than your typical adventure bike. Some riders don't mind doing an oil change on multi-day rides, others do. Overall reliability. We simply won't know until a lot of Kove owners have done thousands of miles and report about known issues, or hopefully the lack thereof. As a Chinese brand, Kove will be fighting an uphill battle to develop a good reputation. All initial impressions are good. Our test riders in Canada have already clocked up plenty of miles on 3 Koves and will report on issues as they pop up. We simply don't know what long-term reliability is like until many owners clock up those thousands of miles. For example, we assume the engine uses Chinese bearings throughout. Are these the best quality Chinese bearings available? And will those match Japanese-made bearings in the long run? Time will tell. Weight. The Kove 450 Rally is definitely a lightweight adventure bike at 145 kilogram dry weight. But remember, that's a lot heavier than a typical 450 dirt bike. The Kove is not a dirt bike. You can ride single track, but you are always conscious of that extra weight. But for the highway or fast dirt roads, as mentioned, that extra weight is definitely a plus for stability. The seat. Our test riders confirmed it's a slab of timber. The only aftermarket seat available at the moment is Seat Concepts at US $400. Ouch. The seat height, it is as tall as your enduro bikes, but Kove does offer a lowered version of the 450 Rally. Vibration, this seemed to be fine for all our test riders. No one reported tingling fingers after highway stints. Engine access. A common problem with fairings is the time it takes to remove them if you need to do a roadside fix. Our mechanic, Chuck Harder, says the detuned fasteners make engine access very simple and fast. The rear subframe, it appears to be strong, but we haven't tested it with heavy luggage yet. We have ordered giant loop Mojave bags and will report back on how well these work. Remember, there's a fuel cap in the rear fender, so ideally you want easy access to that once your luggage is strapped on. Parts availability. If you plan on some serious adventure riding in remote areas, then you want good parts access if you break down. In the absence of a broad dealer network, we have to hope that Kove will offer a rapid order and delivery service so you won't be stranded for days. If you are interested in lightweight adventure bikes, could the Kove 450R Rally tempt you? Have you tried to adventurize an enduro bike in the past? What did you think? Let us know in the comments.